So today we're looking at Rage on the PlayStation 3. Now the reason I'm looking at it on the PlayStation 3 is because it's meant to have absolutely awesome graphics. But then I looked in the corner and I saw that Bethesda was doing the graphics. But there's also id on board. You know, id and Bethesda have kind of teamed up here to make a game. And id was responsible for Doom, Bethesda was responsible for Fallout. I've got nothing against Fallout, but we'll get there when we get there. So basically the plot to Rage is, well, there's a apocalyptic fallout on Earth, and then a couple of years later you emerge. Into the wasteland. It's like we've heard this story a million times before. It's Fallout. The game's Fallout, really, in a sense. If you want to break it down. But in watching the opening movie sequence, it doesn't really explain anything except it's a really watered down version of the Fallout game. So Rage is an RPG shooter. But I'm not too sure where the RPG side comes in. RPG is mainly about leveling up and battling. If it was like Borderlands in terms of leveling up, then yeah, it would be something like that. If it was like Fallout with its leveling up, if it was like Final Fantasy, I don't think this game is a role-playing game. Every game in a sense is kind of like a role-playing game, because you are playing a character. But in video game terms, a role-playing game is something like Fallout in terms of leveling and Final Fantasy in terms of battling. This game has neither, but I might not have delved further enough into the game to find it. So basically, once you emerge from this cocoon, you are... Whoa! Holy shit! That guy just jumped me! It's like Fear. But it's not like Fear. What is this, Dead Island? So anyway, you hop in this Jeep and this guy tells you where to go. And he sounds really familiar. I'm trying to work out who this guy is. I've heard this guy from... Holy shit. It's John Goodman. I'm in the car with... No, whoa, let's back this shit up. John Goodman is in a game. I don't know why. There's something about it that it's just like John Goodman's, you know, yeah, you're a guy. You've just, you're in the wasteland. You're a bit of, you're in trouble and shit. I don't know, there's something cool about that. That, and he's pretty hardcore because he dated that fat bitch Roseanne. I mean, that's props right there. He deserves to be in the wasteland after that shit.
Welcome to the future.
And what's with the music in his hut? It sounds like the theme song to Roseanne. Are they trying to hint at the fact that it's John Goodman? Maybe that just says I watch too much Roseanne. I don't like Roseanne. Fat bitch. So upon going into the world, it looks absolutely beautiful. It's stunning. It's like a perfect naked woman unravels her clothes. And then it has to slowly render her tit. Yeah, that's Bethesda right there for you. If you look closely, when you turn the camera and you want to like check out the fine grains on some gravel pillar that fell off Highway 51, it has to render for, 1 second. So basically, once John Goodman, you know, has a chat with you and, you know, reminiscence about dating a fat bitch, you do missions. Kind of like, sort of like Borderlands or Fallout. It's trying to be in that RPG style category, but like I said before, I'm still not seeing the whole RPG thing. It could be the quests. Quests could be an RPG style element, but I don't think that's strong enough to actually give it the RPG name. So you start doing these quests, a lot of it's like go kill some dudes, do some racing, that sort of thing.
Oh, and you won't just get my thanks. Come back alive and I'll dig up some armor that'll fit over that arc suit you're wearing.
A lot of the bad guys in the game are recycled. I don't understand why every guy looks the same. It's like all the bad guys got together for a bad guy convention and said, hey, look, you know, we don't want to wear a uniform. We just all want to look the same. So maybe we should shave our heads, you know, put the same tattoos where they are. And it's f***ing lazy is what I'm trying to say. I was trying to be really nice. Lazy fuck. It's Bethesda, isn't it? Id, come on, tell me. Is it Id? I know you guys wouldn't fuck around. Id? Oh, that's right. That's right. One of those is thunder. And the other one is lightning. Render! There we go. You get a lot of weapons in the game. Fists, guns, you know, that sort of stuff. Grenades. Typical shoot 'em up. But you also get shit like this. Oh yeah, that's right. This wing blade motherfucking shit. You get this with the game. Holy shit, the graphics are awesome when you blow someone's brains out. I mean, you can actually see the shit. Some levels I feel like are like Mad Max mixed with Psycho. I'm trying to play through the level, shooting these dudes that look like are from Mad Max, but I've got this music. It's not bad, it's actually quite cool, but kind of repetitive after a while. Like a 10-second loop of the same sound. Get back here, you bald bastard. You and your brother. And your other brother. Well, that must be your other brother. Hello. I really like the inventory system. It's probably the most cleanest inventory system I've ever seen. I'm still trying to figure out where they hid all the crap they want to show me. But seriously, there's like so much stuff that's not in here. The cars feel like that they're from Saints Row 1. And by that I mean it's sort of like... It's like the steering in the cars is off. Like they didn't put enough detail into the actual cars themselves. And I read an article which actually said that they took some ideas from MotorStorm. What ideas did they take? Just the cars? I understand some of the cars work quite well, but particularly like the little quads and stuff, they feel like they're cement on wheels. And it shouldn't be cement on wheels. I should be able to feel the rubber of the tire, or you know, I should be able to feel the bumps on the road. But I just feel like I'm gliding, which isn't really like the car experience. But the game's got John Goodman, so I don't understand why I'm complaining. Basically, when your health runs out, you go into this sort of defibrillator state where you have to do these quick combos and stuff. It's actually pretty cool. You have to be really quick, and then the more better and the more accurate you get, the more health you get back. I tried multiplayer out, and there's two really cool things about it. There's legendary mode where you play through chapters, and then there's the other one, which is driving. In conclusion, this game looks really good. And then when you play the game, it actually is good. But there's still some things they could have, you know, taken a couple more months to iron out, like the cars and the graphics. I mean, someone's just going to slap the shit out of Bethesda. They've got to fucking change the engine. If they're using the... It's got to be that. Because I'm running it on the PlayStation 3. And that shit should look like Picasso. That shit should look like the Mona Lisa. It should be so fucking clear. I'll be able to lick the screen and be able to taste all the sensations and the shit. If you put a turd on the screen, I should be able to lick it and taste the shit. But I wouldn't want to do that. id made a really good game. But I don't understand why they had to get Bethesda involved. They could have got someone like, I don't know, Gearbox. Gearbox is the equivalent almost in terms of Borderlands. They could have produced the same game. Because I remember Doom 3's graphics were fucking awesome. Even Valve, really, I mean, in terms of gameplay, maybe not so much graphics, but yet again, id's probably bringing the graphics to the table. The final point that I have to say about this game, it's not about the shooting. it's not about the awesome graphics or, you know, the multiplayer or, you know, the mission-based gameplay or, you know, stuff like that. This game has John Goodman in it. John Goodman. Support his career and buy this game. Save him from Roseanne. Let's put Roseanne in the past. Let's roll her to the past and get John Goodman back in the spotlight, because this is some good voice acting shit. This is what Rage is. Rage is John Goodman. I give this game a 7.5 out of 10 because Bethesda, you had to piss on the corners, but every now and again John Goodman was like, isn't that funny? There's a little retard over there in the corner taking a piss. But you know what? It was John Goodman saying that. And he said some really good things about Bethesda to me the other day when we were having drinks. Actually, he didn't. John Goodman's in the game. Buy the game. This I bet you John Goodman's got a box of these things. He's all like, hey, John Goodman Senior. Whoa, shit! Game is awesome. John Goodman, shit. I just want to finish the level so I can talk to him again. No homo.